In this video, we're going to learn how to use the Webshare Cloud Viewing Portal provided by Onsite3D. When you first access the portal, you're going to see a map. This map will contain all of the projects that pertain to your company. If you don't see that view, you may be not logged in. To log in, you can go into here and click the user account to log in. If you don't have credentials or you need other users to receive credentials, you can contact us and supply their email addresses, and we will set them up on this platform. To get started, we're going to open up a project. We can open up a project in a couple ways. We can click the folder here, or we can use the map. As we click on the map, it should zoom in. We can pan around, and we can use the scroll wheel on our mouse to move in. If we click on these numbers, eventually they'll expand and we'll see individual projects that are located close to each other. Let's go ahead and open the folder for this project. One of the things that's helpful is to set up the view screen. So let's open up one of the individual scans here and get that set up. If we go over here to the gear icon, we can toggle the overview map on, and that's going to pop up right here, and it's going to show us wherever we're looking inside the project. So as I move around, we can see that the field of view changes, and we can hop to adjacent scans using this command. We can also move the overview map around in here and hop to a completely different area. Let's go back to the overview map for a minute. This project has several categories. If we click the filter icon here, we can filter by category. In this case, we have equipment, PNIDs, and PSVs. So if we select the equipment and then hit apply, it's only going to show us equipment tags. To cancel, we can hit the X button and then hit apply, and no tags are being filtered, so all of the tags are visible. We can zoom in using our scroll wheel, and we can pan around using our left mouse button. Because you can also access this on your phone or tablet, the commands may be slightly different for navigation, but should be feasible with pinch and zoom and using your index finger to move around the map. If we click on this tag, we can open up several different options. The first is the picture view, and that's going to take us to the nearest scan position to that tag and then point us directly at where the tag is located. It's worth noting that the performance of this system is going to be dependent on your internet connection. So here we are, we can see that we're transported directly to that spot. And then if I click it again, we can open up a link. Now, this link is not working. However, this link should contain images or other drawings, other assets stored in Dropbox or Box. So if we click on the show properties, we can see that these are several images, likely more detailed images of this fuel pod. One thing we'll notice is that every single tag has a position information in X, Y, and Z. So this allows the tags to be accessed from anywhere in any of the scans. They're not dependent on the scan position. So we'll go back into the scan view. Another thing we can do from this view is we can measure distances. So I can simply click the measure distance button on the right hand side, and we can click some points. So I'll click 2 points, and then I'll hit OK. So now we have a distance. Now if we're doing a more complicated distance, we can also have the horizontal and vertical components of that distance displayed here. We can continue that distance reading by clicking additional points to form a perimeter. And this will also enclose an area, and all of that information can be calculated. So we have a perimeter, and then if we were to drill further into that, we could see the angle between the segments and the centroid. All right, so if we go back to our overview map, we can do additional measurements here. So I can simply repeat the same process, click a measurement, and then click at least 2 points and hit OK. And we get a result. Another thing we can do is we can also measure areas here. So I can just keep clicking points to bound an area and then hit OK, and it calculates the area. Additionally, if we show the distance labels, we also get the lengths of each segment and the perimeter of the segments. Okay, so we can also add annotations either in this view or in the scan views. So if we go to one of the scans, let's see, I'll pick this one. We can pan around and we can add additional annotations. Now you may need some user permissions to do this, but if you happen to need them, if you find that it's not working, you can just give us an email and we'll take a look into it. So I'll just click annotate. And I can give instructions, I can label it, I can have it be an existing category. I can create a whole category for service items, say replace installation. We can add descriptions, we can link additional photos, drawings, videos, pretty much any information that can be stored online. And then we can set it as category or create a new category. So if we want to view these in a more concise way, we can click on our project content and we can sort by all sorts of things. So if we turn the scans off, we can go to our annotations and then we can sort these by name, we can filter them, we can do whatever we need to access them. And then if we want to just locate what documents we have attached in each one of these, we can just click show properties and go through all of them. For projects where 3D data has been generated, you'll see the 3D logo in the project header. If we open this folder, we'll also see a 3D icon in the upper right corner. So in addition to viewing the overview map and the individual scan positions, we can also click this 3D icon and it's going to load the full 3D point cloud for us to navigate through. To move your view around, you simply hold the left mouse button and move the mouse. Using the middle mouse button, you can pan around the screen. If you use the right mouse button, you can zoom in and out of the point cloud. This is going to move your camera position, where if you use the middle mouse wheel, it's going to change the level of optical zoom without moving your camera.